Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful, absolutely wonderful to be able to connect with you, to say hi, hello, and how do you do? What is going on in your world? Blessings, 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 and more blessings unto you. I send blessings unto you this morning. For those of you who will be live, you know I love it, I love it, I love it. Let's do that. Let's make it happen. For those of you who will hashtag it and replay it, all right, yes, 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 yes. For those of you who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on. I can appreciate that. And then for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Each of you, wherever you fall, I am blessed beyond measure. For you, for your presence, for your role, for your place, for your stance, for all that you are and all that you represent. Good morning, Letitia Wright. So good to see you. Erica, good morning. Hey, honey bun. So good to see you. So good to see y'all this morning. So, when you think about this notion of when we want change, we must change. When we want change, we, beloved, must be the one who changes. When we want change, we must change. And so, I am grateful for knowing that, guess what? I'm not limited to what is, because if I want something different, I just need to change, right? I'm not limited to the current state. The current state is what is because of who I am at this season and time in my life and who I have been, right? What I brought to the table. That's what the current state represents. But the current state is only that. It is only the current state. And so, since that is as it is, since it is because it is, then I, beloved, um, then I am, what was it going to say? Not limited to it. Because what I do know is if I want something different, I have to become something different. What you think about that? What do you think about the fact that when things are as they are and they're not working for you, it's not satisfying. You're not content in that space. It simply isn't what you want, right? When they are, but it's not what you want. When they are, but you want something different. When they are, but you're saying, what the heck? Then I'm going to invite us to not focus on what is, but to focus on where you want to go, what you want to be. Don't focus on what is, beloved. Give your energy and your focus to what you want to be. So my question to you becomes, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? Since you don't have to worry about what is, what do you want to be? That becomes my question to you. What do you want to be? And so, as you get that in your mind, what you want to be, as you get that in your mind, then you have the privilege of co creation with Papa. Then you have the privilege of walking in that direction. Then you have the privilege of making it so as you get in your mind and heart what you want to be. So dissatisfaction is not Like it's not a bad thing. It's not a problem to be fixed so much as it is a place of appreciation, because it becomes a further clarification of what you want, right? Because it becomes a further clarification of what it is that you want. So dissatisfaction is not the big deal, beloved. Not at all. When you're dissatisfied, say thank you. I invite you to be thank you. Okay, thank you. That's giving me a clearer um satisfaction. It's giving me a clearer indication of the direction I actually want to go in. Oh, this doesn't work for me. Oh, this doesn't feel good. Oh, I don't prefer that. Oh, I don't like the outcome of this. All of that is an indication for you to do something different. All of that is an invitation for you to change. When dissatisfaction enters, right? Then you do something different. Even if the change is, well, I think it's always this. I was going to say, even if the change is mental, but even before we do a physical change, something mental has happened, right? Something mental has happened. Before we actually are in action, something has happened on the inside of us. And so when we want change, we must change. Now, the opposite that we do is expect other people to change. I can't, I'm this way because they. Ooh, we. That is putting shackles on you, all over you. When you can't because they is shackles. Shackles entered the picture, the frame, when that's what we believe. Now, people do affect us, right? People affect us. But if when we choose to live from certain vantage points or perspectives, like things are always working out for me, all things work together for the good of those, that everything that is mine, and things can't not be mine. Like there's no way for something to not be as I desire it to be, right? There's no way for it to not be, because I am who Papa created me to be. And so what is for me is for me. When we live from that place, I have a friend who says, oh, I can't remember what she says, but basically she says something like that all the time. What's for me is for me. She says, I'm never ever jealous of other people because I know what is for me is for me. So she's free to celebrate with other people always, because she has confidence that what is hers and that it will always come to her. And that's a blessing, right? That's an extremely blessed place to live and to be, to not be moved by other people's progress, right? Other people's progress. So when you think about this notion that when you want something different, beloved, you got to do something different. You got to do something different. So what do you want different? What would you like to have changed in your life? What kind of shift would you like to make? Now is the time. Just in case you didn't know it. Just in case you did not know it. Now is the time for you to shift. Now is the time for you to adjust. Now is the time for you to do something different. Now is the time for you to make moves. Now is the time. It's now. Just in case you didn't know it, I just need you to know that now is the time. Because number one, tomorrow is not a guarantee, not on the earth. Tomorrow in eternity is a guarantee, because we don't stop existing. We continue to exist. So now is the time for you to make adjustments. Now, because why not? Why not now? Why wait? Why wait? Why put off tomorrow what you could do today, right? We all done heard that. That generally doesn't move people when we say things like that. Generally, people are not moved. But why wait? Why wait when we could move now? Why do something different when we can change now? Why? And so I invite us to, beloved, I invite us to do something different, to move, to adjust, to change, to shift, to become, right? To do something different. Because if you want something different, you got to do something different. And guess what? You can. And I know behavioral change is not easy. I am a mental health practitioner, right? I've been in the field for over 20 years at this point. And I know that change takes effort and energy and all of those kinds of things. But what if it didn't have to? Oh, that's another show. That's another show. What if it didn't really have to? Good morning, Tanya. Hey, girl. Hey. Put your website in the chat. Tanya is a doula, y'all. She is a doula. And good morning, Ray. Welcome. And she's got so much to offer. So if you need services, Tanya Denise Fielder is available. And so it is important and necessary and vital and significant and all of those things for if what you're doing doesn't serve your soul, that you begin the process of doing something different. I'm not saying jump out the frying pan into the fire. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not telling you to jump out the frying pan into the fire. I am simply saying do something different. If what you're doing does not work for you, if what you're doing doesn't serve you, thank you. I'll still need to make a few changes, then I'll go out. Oh, okay, excellent, excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Don't wait too long because some things we can adjust as we go. Some things we can adjust as we go. We ain't got it doesn't have to be perfect. That was mine. And I still run into that sometimes. That was a lot of probably a lot of opportunities that I missed, or a lot of things that, whatever, was because I was waiting on perfection. I thought something needed to be tweaked, this, that, and the other. And I just need to remind myself of that every now and then, that I just need to share. I just need to move. I just need to make it happen, because there is somebody who needs me right where I am, not when this is perfect or that is perfect or that is. And I'm talking to myself, Tanya. I'm not necessarily talking about you, but that's something that I have to be careful about, because I will keep running into it. And I won't be serving people who I could serve because I'm waiting to get a particular wording or a particular this or a particular that. And so I have to be careful. I have to be careful of that. So that's all. That was really me talking to me and not me talking to you so much. Um, so it's important, and you're welcome, honey. It's important. So it is just important for us to shift sooner, quicker, faster, make the change we want to make when we realize that where we are isn't serving our soul. When we realize that where we are does not benefit us. When we know that where we are is not where we're supposed to be, is not the better place for us to be, we have to shift. We have to do something different. We have to make adjustments. We have to, because we can't wait on somebody else to better our situation. Now, we can't afford to wait on someone else to better our situation, because it's our situation. It's not somebody else's situation. It's ours. So why would we wait on someone else to better our situation? And we do it in so many different ways and don't realize it. There's so many different ways we do that, and we just don't know that's what we're doing, right? So my encouragement to you is, if you find yourself in a situation where your soul isn't satisfied, then just ask yourself a question of, okay, what will satisfy my soul? What direction, what is the direction for me to move towards soul satisfaction? Do you see, as you think about these things? All right, beloved, I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. I honor you. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. Did you know that? And I always want to invite us to the More Love Please movement. We had an amazing time passing out our love gifts over the or passing out our love gifts during our time away. So I invite each one of you to continue to be a part in whichever way it works for you. I love you, I appreciate you, and I value you. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. We just simply don't have the right to not be amazing because we are anyway. All right, bye-bye. I love you. Talk to you soon.